Hi there, this is my submission for week 6. I apologize that it's not on Kaltura, but I have a Chromebook, not a full laptop, so unfortunately I have to just embed a YouTube link, but it works so far. So, in terms of the two types of data to collect versus quantitative and qualitative, I would let's start with quantitative. So, in terms of investigating how music affects or impacts mood, I would probably, I think, for quantitative, do some form of pre-test and post-test format for the people that are participating in this. You could probably get a lot, somewhere between 50 and 100. I mean, maybe more, especially if they were sort of forms, like a pre-test from a word bank about what their current kind of emotional state was, like from a word bank with kind of specific emotions, and then the intervention, which would be maybe they listened to a classical song, something that was like, I don't know, maybe not melancholy, but maybe something like Yo-Yo Ma, and then a post-test after that from a word bank, the same word bank, to measure how they were affected by the music emotionally. That way, you could collect data from those two forms. In terms of qualitative, I think it would need to be a smaller sample size. It would obviously be more narrative based. Maybe something like, in terms of a research question, like how does music impact mood regulation? Something along those lines, and then using semi-structured interview questions like what kinds of music help when, maybe like when they feel happy, when they feel stressed, when they feel sad, and going over kind of the answers that participants give and looking for some thematic elements among those answers and pulling some narrative data that way. Comparing the two, I think that overall, like if it's going to be a research proposal, I think the quantitative probably works better, especially from a data collection standpoint. I mean, just I think about the amount of time it would take to pour over the qualitative answers, the narrative structure, which would be useful, but from a larger scale, quantitative and using would be more efficient, and it'd probably be more effective, because you would be setting kind of concrete parameters with the pretest and the post-test and the word bank. There would be fewer intangibles that could potentially cause, I don't know, some hurdles, or some need for redirection for the whole research proposal. So I think that quantitative overall makes the most sense here, but that would that's kind of where I land on it.